separate the cities of Eugene and Corvallis, but the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. Glad you could join us from Reser Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Oregon State Beavers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Checking in with the Beavers head coach before the game. Ranked in the top 25 with high expectations to start the season, that Week 0 loss shocked everyone. With a bye week to look at their issues, try to get things corrected, this is a crucial game today. Can they be the team everyone thought they were before the season started? We'll find out today. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Beavers offense will take the field first. The Beavers pulled out a close victory the last time they saw the Ducks.
The Beavers didn't do anything to beat themselves in last year's game, right? They just did what they needed to do, running the ball, being physical, not a lot of penalties, not a lot of turnovers. They're going to need that equation for success again.
And they're not typically more talented than Oregon. That's what they have to do, Coleman. That's how they have to win this matchup. Obviously, big rivalry game, a lot at stake, a lot of people that grew up in the state of Oregon not liking each other.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Makes the grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting...
There he goes! Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Lacey. Escapes the pressure going right. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. He just barely got enough, but that one he just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And it will be Achilles Smith Jr. running the show. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Running behind that left side. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Caught. They are able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quick strike complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Smith wants to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's picked off when they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Running inside. It's Powell. He'll try to take it back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. They go right back to him. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Bunch formation for these receivers. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about, but if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotions surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw. It's Lacy. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Beavers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
And what a game-changing play right there, because it looks like he's going to flip the field with a really good punt return, but then he coughs it up, and just like that, the offense is back on the field.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it. It's Powell. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
They'll try to run for it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. This is the essence of rivalry games, the big moments that you just say a few words and everybody remembers where they were when it happened. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Might have a chance. Past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get to the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. They put up a couple of field goals so far, but now looking for a way to take a drive all the way to the end zone. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the big fella. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps it. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Right into the fray, and his first pass is incomplete.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
The run inside. It's Jones. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need 1 more on 3rd and 7. There's some room. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Money down, man. That's what coaches talk about. One of the first things they look at on the stat sheet is how did we do on 3rd down executing, and how about this offense on this drive? 3 3rd down conversions. That's how you sustain drives. That's how you become a great offense.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Beavers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll keep it again on the option. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Smith dropping to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Pulls it on the option. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
Well, not much the defense could do there. The defensive end crashed down thinking the running back had it, but nice job of the ball handling there by the QB.
Just trying to avoid negative plays, continue to put stress on the defense. That's what he does there.
And that's a play this guy can run in his sleep, too. They rep this over and over and over. It's like clockwork for this guy.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the gun. Give on the inside. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Dances away to buy time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Calls his own number. Touchdown, Beavers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Wide open downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Smith dropping to pass. They get to him as he throws. Legs to grab. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get...
Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
Really nice timing, and that's a very accurate throw by the quarterback. There was not a big window. He's throwing the in-breaking route. It's coming from his left, and he's got to fit that football into a really tight space where his guy can make the catch. Very confident throw that time by the QB.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
He's got an open man. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. Looking to throw. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Looking downfield very late in the half. Gets it to the back. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the Old Dominion Monarchs. And it's the Wolverines, who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course, so how they handle things from here will define this program. Now back to your game in Corvallis. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Beavers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half with those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Smith wants to throw. Throws it deep. Got it down the field. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finding opening. There's a crease. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, how nice is it to be down, and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back, and he can make big plays like that. Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit hole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves, too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation, if they're expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
The option, he'll keep it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got his man. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it. Do it again, and they'll be on top. Flips it out in the flat. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gives it on the option. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Smith dropping to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. The Ducks are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Complete in the middle. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. The Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. And the defense got it. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after he got popped out.
Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune. Turning it on! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. The Beavers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He leaves it with his back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Makes it past the marker. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run it from the gun. At the 40, there he goes. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Oregon State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. This quarterback part of their running game. He's not going to make it stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Smith wants to throw. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
It's complete to the left. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To the air on first down. Plucks it out of the air. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Ducks decide to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Breaks into the open. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll give it to him again. Maybe some room here. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Lacy. Stepping to the right. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
It'll be 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Beavers will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on. Turn the one. Great play by this defense to get the football. Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Powell. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The give to the back. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down. Here's a little room there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Smith dropping to pass. Right on the money. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Right back to the well. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll go to the air on third and short. Here's a heat. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. It's first and 10 from the 13. He's looking to pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Ducks! And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Defense closing in all around, and he slides to avoid the tackle. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on second down from the 5. Back to throw, it's Lacey. That's reeled in, it's Powell. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback may change this route. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Beavers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block, and he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On the ground with the counter. Maybe a crease. The tag! Touchdown, Ducks! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. From the gun.
Awesome execution. Nice job going down the field, scoring the touchdown, but only half of the work is done. Under 2 minutes, got to go for the 2-point conversion here. Pick your play. Let's get ready to roll.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. Running inside. It's Powell. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And it should be very doable for this offense to pick up a couple of inches, move the sticks for a first down, and put one in the win column. Brought down after a big run, and that is the way to put an exclamation point on this one. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. So the Beavers able to dam up those trenches and gave the Ducks nowhere to move as Oregon State takes home this rivalry game. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.